Get ready. It's time for a well-deserved break, Pittsburgh, with Heather Abraham and David Highfield from the KDKA TV studios. It's Pittsburgh Today Live.
So right now, I just want you all to know that I'm filling out Lila's health screening for school because I forgot.
So was it due today?
Well, they have to do it every day, kind of like how we do.
Oh, like
if
we
come
do
into
every
the
day.
workplace.
Yeah, we fill out a form every morning saying, you know, we feel well, we've not been exposed to anyone, and we don't have COVID.
Here we go. Submit.
Okay, good.
I mean, I knew that she was fine from this morning.
Right.
But still, like.
But I'm glad you had a chance to get that out of the way, because.
Just like the list of things just doesn't end, you know?
I know. And you are the multitasker.
Every parent is a multitasker.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just the way that it is.
It's the way it has to be.
Yeah.
So it's Wednesday, and we have something to tell you about. Remember, Juju Smith-Schuster, of course, came out with the cereal in Giant Eagle, Jumping Juju's Crunch. We never did try this.
No, but didn't somebody, I thought someone here tried it.
CJ, I think, tried it. Yeah.
Yes, he's the one that told us.
And so sales benefited the Juju Foundation, which supports youth initiatives and really tries to lift the spirits of people in need in general. So now, Juju has come out with something new. And it's very catchy. It's Juju Juice.
All right, blend of mangoes, oranges, apples. Who doesn't love those sorts of things? Juju Power Sauce is also in this. It's a fusion of turmeric and maca, which we had to
look up maca.
Because we thought it was the
matcha,
which is a type of tea, right?
Right. Maca was apparently taken by Incan warriors before battle to give them power.
You really did look this up.
Well, I'm really very thorough with my research.
Okay, so we have some. They can't just send one bottle.
They sent us some right here. And once again, this also supports the Juju Foundation. And he teamed up with Rev 22 Juice and Wellness, powered by Salud, and they sent over this batch.
It smells good. It smells
it does smell good.
It smells very fruity, but like natural fruit, not like
well,
fruit
it's got
flavors.
mangoes and maca and turmeric. Turmeric is very good for you.
Wow.
This is good.
That is good.
Oh, I like this.
It's refreshing.
All right, and we also have video that they sent us of Juju making a batch of this and then tasting it. So watch his reaction.
Now that's really good. That's really good.
Yeah, you go back for the second sip, you know it's true, right?
Because if he says it and he takes it
and
then he puts it down, then it's kind of like,
Well, I like this because they're local. They have locations in Shadyside, Swickley, South Point, Oakmont, and Oakland. So, you know.
Yeah, check it out.
And it benefits a good cause, too.
It certainly does.
And hopefully it makes you run faster, catch better,
all the
play
things,
harder.
yes. Well, we will drink, and then we will see later today whether you feel more empowered.
Wait, should we have a foot race later today? And see?
You mean on the program? Down the hall?
Should. Yeah.
Okay.
This reminds me of The Office.
Are we equipped to do this? Can we really have a camera out there, Jill, in a foot race?
I don't know, but I think we should.
Oh, we'll have to tape it and show it later.
Maybe we should bring some sneakers.
Okay.
You know, because I don't want to run in heels. Then it's like a disadvantage to run in.
That's true. That doesn't seem fair.
All things to think about.
All right. See how we plan the show right as the show is happening.
Always just developing, a work in progress.
Well, from something that's good for you to something that's maybe not as good for you.
Oh.
At least, I mean, like in smaller quantities, it's okay.
Right.
But we're talking about candy. Halloween is coming, of course, and if you want to be the most popular neighbor on your street, what kind of candy should you be buying?
I'm told it's just full-size anything.
I think that that's true, though.
Yeah.
Because you know, people buy the minis because it's more convenient. It fits in a big bowl. It doesn't seem so. But yeah, any house that has the full-size stuff.
You know, you remember that house. You're like, they have
remember
the full-size
that house. Yes.
But it has to be something you want, too.
Right. So there's some controversy because there are two separate reports about what is each state's favorite. And I don't know how you get like, the whole, anyhow. So the first is based on Google Trends, and it found that Starburst is the most popular candy nationwide, but it says in Pennsylvania, Twizzlers is our favorite.
Really?
What do you think? I mean, I like both Starbursts and Twizzlers.
Yeah, I can
But
see
I
that.
mean, I would put anything chocolate above that.
And I think that we actually did report on the second one, thecandystore.com.
Thecandystore.com, because they do it every year.
They do it every year.
Yeah.
Okay, so they came out with their own information and their own map, and I don't know. So it says, it doesn't even mention Twizzlers.
No.
The 3 most popular candies in Pennsylvania are Hershey's mini candy bars. Makes sense because Hershey is
That does
in
make sense.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and you know what? And I do love those.
Skittles is second, and then M&Ms, which are all like top candies.
Yeah, they're all top candies. So I think those are all good choices for Pennsylvania. I don't know how they arrive at their decisions.
I know you were an only child, but maybe you went trick-or-treating with your cousin Sue.
We did, yeah.
Okay, so I remember coming home after a night of trick-or-treating, and my sister and I would sit down on the floor,
And
we
sort
would
through the
sort
candy.
the candy, and then we would
Right.
trade with each other. Did you do that with cousin Sue?
I don't remember us trading, but we definitely would spread out
Yeah.
what we had gotten.
So much fun.
And even then, I liked the chocolate stuff. I'm still not into like Swedish fish. Like, no.
Do you know one of my favorite things? And
Gummy
I do like
bears?
chocolate.
No.
The gummies.
Really?
I
so
love
okay, so
gummies.
if we were back and we were kids and we were
Yeah.
trick or treating, afterwards when we would sort,
Yeah.
I would give you all the gummies,
I would take them.
and then what would you give me? Like Reese's peanut butter cups? Would you give
Maybe
up
like
Reese's
the
peanut butter
popcorn
cups?
balls.
Popcorn balls.
Yeah, do they still get?
Heather, I don't want to trade with you.
I'm very convincing. Why don't I just give you this popcorn ball? You don't even want the gummies anyways. Right? I don't know.
I don't know. We
I
would have to
figured
work that out. Hey, we want to ask for your help on something, and it's Halloween related. We want you to send us pictures of your pets dressed up for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
We know there are pet owners.
Oh my God!
Oh, this is a great one. So this is a picture of Jill, our producer's grand dog, dressed up as a pirate.
The costumes are so good.
Right, and he looks happy to be in it. Because like Dr. Mike was saying the other day,
Yeah.
like don't put your pet in a costume
they're
if they're
uncomfortable.
fighting it and they don't, don't do that.
We like to dress our dogs up in. Now Kevin is the biggest dog that we've ever had, so our dogs have always been small.
Right.
So we have
Yeah,
one.
Kevin is formidable.
Yeah.
Like,
So we have this hot dog costume that is like the funniest costume I've ever seen on a dog. Well, at least our dog.
no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
In fact, I think you've shown us a picture before of this.
We reuse it quite a bit
Right.
because it's so funny.
So
Yeah.
share your pictures with us. Send them to ptl@kdka.com, and we're going to feature as many of them as we can. And
so
put them on our
fun.
Facebook page, too. Post them to the PTL Facebook page.
All right, so this whole idea of like ranking as one
gonna
of
have
the
some more
top.
juice.
Yeah, please. It's
Go
healthy.
ahead. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
As a top city on this new report from U.S. News and World Report, we came in 77th.
I know.
You know, it's like this whole tease of like we rank as one of the best cities to live in, and then we come in 77th, and I think it's a sham because we should have been higher on that list.
I think it should be, yes, because you remember like in the 80s when we came out on, was it Rand McNally's Places Rated Almanac, and we were #1. And it like
Number one.
shocked everybody because Pittsburgh had this image of like
Yeah.
a steel town and it was smoggy and smoky and all that. And yet we have great sports, we have great arts, we have
Right.
these wonderful universities, we have a low cost of living. And 77, although I will say this, Philadelphia, guess what Philadelphia was?
Not even on the list.
No. Out of 150 cities, it ranked 118th.
Yeah, good.
So we ranked in front of Philadelphia.
Okay, but do you know who beat us?
No.
Harrisburg and Lancaster.
Yeah, oh yeah, Harrisburg was 51 or something.
And I don't have anything. I thought Harrisburg was a really cool little city when we went for the Emmys. Was it the Emmys or?
Well, we
the
drove through
AP?
Harrisburg to go to Hershey.
It was the AP Awards a couple years
Oh,
ago.
okay.
I went and it was in Harrisburg, and we thought it was a really cute city.
Right.
You know,
But
a
it's
lot of
not-
stuff happens
it's
there. A
not
lot of important
Pittsburgh.
stuff.
Well, it is the state capital. Yeah.
Big stuff happens there. But yeah.
Big stuff happens there.
But still, I think we should be a little higher on that list. That's
No,
just
I
me.
was a little disappointed by it. I mean, I'm glad that we came out in the top 100, but All right, hey, something that's fantastic about Pittsburgh that's happening, they want to really encourage people to come downtown and support downtown businesses at a time when, there's never been a worse time for businesses in
know.
general during COVID and everything. So this has to do with parking. The city is offering a $3 flat rate for people who shop and eat downtown. So it's going to start at 4 p.m. on weeknights and then it runs all day on weekends. It's only at select garages, so check out which ones.
Yeah.
But it will last through November, and it's all about trying to bring people downtown and try to support those businesses because we don't want them to go out of business.
I know. You know, it's so interesting. A couple years before I got the job here at KDKA, Frankie and I were visiting family, and we stayed at a hotel downtown, and you know, I had never stayed in a downtown hotel because I lived in Pittsburgh, so there was really never any need. But we came here and we were both shocked at how empty the streets were. Now, this was 10 plus years ago. And since then, it has grown so much. So to see it back kind of in that, reverting back a little bit just because of the pandemic, it's sad. So this is a great way to encourage people.
Well, and I've heard people be concerned about like what's going to happen in New York City, what's going to happen in the downtowns of a lot of cities, where Pittsburgh was really on a roll with getting, you know, the cultural district and restaurants and everything else. You hope we can pick back up with that.
Well, the only thing I can think is that maybe 6 months from now, the rent is so cheap that people are encouraged to come down and open up a business because they're going to need to change something.
Yeah.
So
we will see what happens.
Yeah.
But hopefully we don't lose the great businesses that are downtown.
I know.
All right. Today is a very special holiday. It's one of those holidays, again, that no one has ever heard about, but we'll tell you about it.
We need to keep you off the internet, I think.
But I didn't know about the one from yesterday, the Parks and Rec made up holiday.
Oh, yeah, no, you didn't know.
I didn't know about that.
Treat yourself.
Right.
Fine leather goods, treat yourself.
We would have had mimosas, we would have gone shopping, we would have done it all.
About.
So today is a different kind of day. It's National Bring Your Teddy Bear to Work or School Day.
It's too late for that.
Well, yeah, we haven't done that. But did you, when you were growing up, did you have a teddy bear?
I don't remember. I mean, I remember having stuffed animals, but I don't remember like one, like a comfort stuffed animal. I don't remember.
Right. Now, do your kids have them?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they love
I
them.
remember I used to get earaches when I was a kid. And so my parents would, you know, we were always going to the Katanning Hospital, and it was always like a Saturday or Sunday morning, and I would be crying all night. And I remember my father, I think from the gift shop at the hospital, got me this little stuffed monkey. That was named Sydney, like Sydney, Australia.
Yeah.
And so that was my teddy bear, and I remember he gave it to me, and it's still in my nightstand drawer at my parents' house.
Is it?
Yeah. Sydney.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute.
So not a teddy bear, but I mean, I understand the importance to kids of having that.
Yeah.
So,
It
although
really-
if you're an adult and you start bringing it to work like they're suggesting here,
Maybe.
I think your bosses might ask some questions.
Like, are you okay? Although right now, I think it's fine. Whatever
That's
you
true.
need to do.
Right now,
whatever you need to do.
whatever you need to do. All right, we want to mention something that we are so proud to be part of. And we're going to talk about it throughout today's show because we're kicking off the KDKA Turkey Fund once again, and we are honored that Team PTL has been asked to really lead this up.
Yeah. Last year, we started this as a team.
Right.
And we enjoyed it so much, just the idea of so many people giving back, and we know that need is so great this year. It is every year, but this year in particular. Yeah.
And so we put together a promo, and it was very, like last year, we were all at someone's house, at Tina's house, someone who works here at KDKA. We all sat around the Thanksgiving, table, and we taped this. We couldn't do that this year because, we're isolating and everything. So we taped it in a very different way.
All like this.
Yeah, we all taped it, but watch as just to see how the promo turned out.
As the seasons change, we start to think about the KDKA TV Turkey Fund.
But this year is quite different.
Local food banks have been stretched to the limit, and more families are in need than ever before.
So here is your chance to help your neighbors have a special holiday by donating to the KDKA TV Turkey Fund.
Plus, PNC will match any donation of $50 or more made at any PNC location.
Or text KD Turkey to 50155.
For more information, visit kdka.com/turkeyfund. As the seasons change.
So yeah, it was challenging, and we actually showed some of our bloopers earlier.
Right, I had plenty of bloopers because that was Marvin the cat behind me, and Marvin was not having it at the beginning. I tried to explain the importance of the Turkey Fund to Marvin. It was lost on Marvin.
See, Frankie is not a TV guy. Like, he's not in the business, obviously.
Right.
But he helped so much in shooting ours. He's like, okay, look, we're going to put the camera here. We're going to put your phone here. We're going to put everybody over here. And, it all had to be rearranged multiple times until the end when there was one take where Frankie was like this. And
it's so important. We believe so much in the Turkey Fund. We want to get it right, but at the same time, there are really hilarious moments. And I think our spouses, our partners, I mean, really, for the entire team, need to be congratulated because Gary was helping me with the whole thing, and then he was standing there like this with a toy to try to get Marvin to look up. So he was like, Marvin, Marvin, the whole time. You know?
Yeah, you bring up a good point because the whole goal was for us to create a meaningful commercial, and so having us shoot it at home in an uncontrolled environment was a little bit harder, but we're glad how it turned out, and it really shows the importance of family and being together and helping one another. Yeah.
All right, well, right now we are going to take a short break, and then we're going to go live to Selena Pompiani for the official kickoff of this year's KDKA TV Turkey Fund. Selena is at the Greater Pittsburgh Community Food Bank to talk with the director about the need that she's seeing as we head into the holidays, and about what the food bank is doing to try to meet that demand.
Look at them working right now. It's amazing to see. If you love fall like I do, don't miss today's at-home segment filled with low-cost ways to bring all the autumn feels and colors to your home inside and out.
And then later, do you miss traveling? I know I do. Well, we have the cure, how to go 1 million miles around the world without leaving your couch for a very COVID-safe adventure. That's coming up.
All that and a fun game I have planned for David. At least we hope it's fun.
I'm not sure I should have agreed to this.
This is coming up on PTL this Wednesday, October 14th, 2020. Thanks so much for being with us.